Project 613, day 97, continuing on the laws of kosher food, the kosher diet. Yesterday we learned about the mitzvahs associated with eating insects. There's a specific mitzvah not to eat insects that fly, those that creep on the ground, those that are born in food, those that are developed from decay, etc. Today we learned that there is an overarching mitzvah, like an umbrella mitzvah, not to eat any creeping creatures or insects. So if someone eats a flying insect, or if they eat one that comes from the water, etc., so one is violating two mitzvahs, the specific mitzvah of that type of insect, and also the umbrella prohibition of eating insects. Moving right along. So we know that there are animals that are considered kosher. Um, so a cow, a sheep, a deer, etc., because they have split hooves and they chew their cud. However, you obviously cannot eat a living animal. You can't eat the meat from a living animal. That's a separate mitzvah, which we're going to learn later on. The animal must be dead. However, if the animal died or was killed in any way other than shechita, ritual slaughter, this carcass is called a nevela. Nevela means a dead animal carcass, and one is prohibited from eating the meat of a carcass, of a nevela. The laws of shechita, of ritual slaughter, we'll learn at a later time. And finally, another type of meat that is prohibited is the meat of a condemned animal. Let me explain. The Torah describes a situation where an ox gored a person to death. There were two witnesses that saw this happen. They catch the ox and bring it to the Beis Din, to the court of Jewish law, and the court basically looks into it. They investigate, and if the witnesses bear testimony that this ox gored a person to death, this ox is condemned to death. This ox was put to sleep. Now, this applies to any animal that is found to have killed a person. That animal was put to sleep. Once this ox, which is actually a kosher animal, was condemned to death, the meat of this animal is prohibited. So even if someone would go and slaughter this ox, the meat that was seemingly slaughtered properly and it came from a kosher animal, that meat is prohibited. We are not allowed to eat it. Thank you for watching. More tomorrow.